Hi, it's Nathan from London Grapple. I'm here with Pete, and I'm going to show a triangle option off of clamp guard. Okay, so I'm going to start off in close guard here, and Pete's going to have his knees to his elbow, his knees to his elbows like so. Okay, this is quite a tough position for us to get our opponent to start moving. Some people want to stall in this position if they're up on points. So this is just an option to kind of force them to into a more position where I can start being more offensive. Okay. So from here, I'm going to get a loose grip on Pete's tricep, and my other hand is going to go as a collar tie, okay? I'm just putting these in place so I can use them after I knee pull him over, okay? You'll see what I mean. So I have a grip on the tricep, and I have a collar tie grip. Now I'm going to knee pull over to the opposite shoulder I have the tricep grip, okay? So I'm knee pulling over my right shoulder. So I pull over my right shoulder with my knees, and this forces Pete to start coming towards me, okay? Now, my grip I have on the tricep, I can shoot to a deep overhook, and my grip I have as the collar tie, I can use this now to start shrimping my knee from being behind his armpit to in front of his shoulder. So I use my elbow to shrimp my knee in front of his shoulder, okay? Now, with this overhook, my other knee, my top leg, I'm gonna bring it over his near shoulder, and now my other knee is over his far shoulder. So if Pete tries to push into me now, it's difficult, and if he pulls away, it's also difficult, okay? These are the two main options Pete's really gonna have from here, is either turning away or pushing into me, okay? And we're always gonna have options off of these two reactions, okay? So now I'm just gonna show a triangle, okay? So one of the main reactions Pete's gonna have from here is he's gonna be basing on the floor, and he's gonna try and bring his head level with mine, okay? So just show him quickly for me. He brings his head level to mine, and now I've completely lost the clamp guard position, okay? So when I see this happen, as he begins to bring his head towards me, I'm going to lift my hips to stay connected to him as much as I can, and I'm just pulling my leg out. Because he's basing on the floor, he can't be controlling my second leg, okay? So as he goes to bring his head to mine, I pull my leg out, and I'm just throwing my leg over and connecting to the side of his neck, okay? My aim is to bring my knee over the top of his ear, okay? Now from here, I can begin to start locking the triangle up, getting control of his head. I've shown this in previous videos about how to finish your triangle, so just back to there. So I'll just show it quickly. I'm just rocking onto my shoulders, bringing this knee down and covering his far shoulder. Okay, I'm locking my triangle up, squeezing and getting the finish. Okay, so one more time. I'm in close guard. He's in this tight position. I feel like I can't do much, okay? So I get a loose grip, tricep grip on this arm. My other hand becomes a collar tie. And I'm just knee pulling over my right shoulder away from my tricep grip. So I knee pull this direction, I shoot to a deeper overhook. Okay, I use my collar tie now, use the elbow to free my knee from under his armpit to in front of his shoulder, like so, okay? Now this knee's in front of his far shoulder, my other knee is trapped over this shoulder, okay? As he begins to base on the floor and push into me, okay, I just lift my hips to stay connected, I pull my leg out, and I'm just throwing it, over the top of his ear. Okay, now I can begin to switch from an overhook to grabbing his head, I underhook his leg, start changing angles. I'm just rocking up onto my shoulder, inverting my knee underneath his shoulder as this knee covers his far shoulder. Now I can just look to start locking my triangle up and get finishes. Okay, there's lots of different options from here, but this is one of my favorites.